I was just trying to introduce the holding group, as that's why we named it. It's Chaimaa Holding. It's the whole holding group. We have different businesses. The incorporation started back in 1960. In 1968, we started in real estate in Morocco. Now, if you ask some Moroccans or if you go to Morocco, Chaimaa Holding is a master developer, which means we've delivered more than 70,000 units so far in Morocco, including schools and hospitals and even the part of the business is managing two of the schools, managing healthcare. So it's different businesses. Now, as I said, it's a family business for a father and his two sons. One of the sons, our chairman, Mr. Abdurrahman, is in love with the vision of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. And you all know the Dubai landscape. It's worth having a footprint here at Chaimaa as a holding group that already is a massive developer there. He wanted to come to Dubai. So this is the part that you maybe care about. From 2015, Mr. Abdurrahman came to Dubai, did a market study for a while to see where start investing in Dubai and what is rare here in Dubai. There's already the longest tower, there's already so much developers, but what is rare here is a boutique identity, which means I don't have a lot of identical units competing with me as an investor in the resale market or in renting it out. And this is the USP you're always gonna find with Chaimaa. The next project I'm gonna brief you about 64 units in total. I've barely seen this here. Another, all of our projects are very boutique in the terms of we have different, limited inventory and different layouts so that you don't have something identical to your competitor. And of course, in the best areas. When we came, we first started in JVC. This is a bit about us. We've already built full cities in Morocco. And like I said, and we have different businesses from education to manufacturing to health. And when we came to Dubai, we are having this niche identity. The first building is Chaimaa Premier, which is French for first. It's very Moroccan style. It's in JVC, like I said. When we came to JVC, Mr. Abdurrahman was told, why JVC? Are you crazy? And then after the market study, we were very sure about it, or Mr. Abdurrahman was very sure about it, and we all know the success that we had in JVC in terms of ROI and ROE and flipping. So this is launched around 2016, so we had a long market study. Then we have Avenue 1 as well. Avenue 1 was also delivered. It's currently in JVC as well, District 13 or 14. As you can see, low-rise, boutique building, studios, one bedroom, two bedroom. This one sold out very quickly. People loved it. And architecture-wise, because Mr. Abdurrahman always chooses people who are very passionate about what they're doing in terms of architecture and design and quality. So the good feedback we got here and the way we sold so quickly had us have to do Avenue 2. So Avenue 2 was not part of the plan. It was called just Chaimaa Avenue. But we had so much demand for Avenue 1 that we did an updated version and we had Avenue 2, which of course was sold out quickly because the clients were there. So that's another reason we did not really work on a marketing hype. We've always had referrals or clients repeating, and that's very good for you because you know when you sell a Chaimaa product, people who know Chaimaa, they will come back for the Chaimaa name in the first place. So that was Avenue 2, and both of them, they have this award. I'm going to show it to you for best architecture in the Middle East. We won this award for the Chaimaa or the Avenue DNA. So these details, we really care about them, and the reputation that we're bringing all the way from Morocco, we want to maintain in all our projects. Now, this was also delivered in 2020, which is COVID times. But I told you, or I started with an introduction of us being a holding group because I want you to know that the capital is there. And as I said, Mr. Abdurrahman is from the third richest family in the North Africa or in Morocco specifically. So that means we don't rely on specific investments or small investments to finish the building. Once it's launched, you know it's going to be handed over on time, including during COVID time, which we got another recognition by DLD, an award for handing over on time during COVID times, which was rare during that time. So also sold out quickly, delivered on time. After that, we have Elegance as well, JVC, bit mid-rise than low-rise, sold out again very quickly. One of the richest buildings you will find in amenities. I'm not sure if this is the one you said you heard about, but until now we're getting very good feedback about it. It's performing like most of our buildings are performing very well in the market, renting out for higher than the others around. And maybe also one reason is the amenities. The good feedback we got here, we applied much of it in Isla as well, like mostly amenities and what amenities work, what doesn't. So what we're doing is again very boutique. We get the feedback, we apply it in the next buildings. Now that's it for JVC. That's it for the projects that we launched before and handed over. So I am never going to be someone who's mass launching very much units and projects randomly. Next, the market study we did led us to Majan, which we believe is the next JVC. The next JVC. By the way, so far so good about Chaimaa and handed over projects. Okay, so next is why Majan and why we chose Majan to invest in it. Do you guys work in Majan? Should I go through why Majan a bit? Yeah. Okay. So we see it has so much potential. Primarily, I'm not talking long-term potential. If you go to Majan now, it's not a desert. In fact, there is life there. There is already a lot of people buying there, living there, renting there. There are schools around, hospitals around, grocery shops around. So we're talking, this is the type of investment that might make sense more for a first-time investor or reluctant investor for the price ticket, because we're talking about 1.1 million starting price. And at the same time, the location itself. So I was saying Majan has a lot of potential. First of all, medium term. So no one's going to come and tell me, okay, I have to trust that the government is going to build this area. It's not a desert right now. You have it all around. And of course, we know with investment in Dubai, it's location, location, location. So when you are right at one of the main arteries in Dubai, which is Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, you are central. Not only that, Majan is part of Dubai land, which has a lot of infrastructure from the government. But I cannot deal with Majan as all of Dubai land. It's said to be the downtown of Dubai land. And there's one thing very special about Majan, which is that it's around 30% greenery, around 30% commercial, and only 40% residential. In an area that is central, in an area that will have capital appreciation because it's in Dubai land, and an area that has excellent connectivity, it's a perfect place for investment. So you're at one of the main arteries, you have access to Al Ain Road, another main road in Dubai. And since we know a lot of infrastructure is being done in Dubai land in general and government investment, one of the plans we already know about is the extension of Latifa bin Hamdan Road, which will connect us more to Sheikh Zayed, like to the beach side of Dubai. It's going to be extended from Burj Al Arab all the way downwards and pass through Majan. So again, this means capital appreciation when we see there's more connectivity. One more thing also about Majan. Majan has ultra luxury villas and townhouses. These ultra luxury villas and townhouses, first, they elevate the whole perception of the area where I am buying. Second of all, it's proof that this area is in demand because they're selling out so quickly. And it's very rare to find in Dubai an area that does not have that much residential units. Instead, you have townhouses, villas, and commercial buildings with you. So with that much demand, and if you have so much commercial as well, that means people are working there, they want to live near their house. So again, the rental demand is increasing. So all the factors are there in Majan. And you have it all in terms of convenience as well. Schools, hospitals, you have schools within 15 minutes around currently. And we all know the metro line. The blue metro line is going to be in Silicon Oasis, academic city. So that also means you have more access through bus stops to the metro stations, again, causing capital appreciation. So that's it about Majan and why we chose Majan. Because first, we're doing a market study and we are investing in the area before the investor himself, and we find so much potential in it. Now, Symphony specifically is here. And like I said, our buildings before, they got recognition. Elegance is competing for so much, like for awards right now in terms of architecture and design, and we won Best Architecture before. So we want to maintain this, and that's why we're going also slowly and purposefully about what we are delivering. So now our buildings also have sort of a theme. Like this building, Symphony, we're going to go into the details, but I wanted to tell you the reason behind the naming. Symphony or music, it's first of all to solve an issue that we have in Dubai, which is if you want to go play music, have a party after work during the nighttime, the police is going to get called. So you know what? We have a solution for this. I will show it to you, which is a music room. But before we go into the architecture and the art, location still. So it's on the inside, more closer to Al Barari side, not at the highway, which also elevates it because you're closer to Al Barari side. And I want to show you specifically where Symphony is here on the DIS map. So the DIS map shows us how much commercial we have, so much parks around, schools around. It's like very well divided as an area. You have a school here. Now, if you see this big plot here, I'm just trying to help you locate Symphony very quickly. Of course, we don't have the big plot because we don't have the mass launch. So I was trying to help you guys locate where the Symphony plot is exactly on DIS. There's a big plot here. If we press here, as per the DIS, it's going to be a shopping center or a mall here. So we are right next to it. We try to find a very convenient plot. This is right next to the shopping center. This is the Symphony plot. We are G plus 8. So the units that are 6th, 7th, and 8th floor, 1 bedrooms facing this side will have a park view because I have a park here. Now, more about the building. By the way, there's also the website is loading, but I also have a commercial building here. A commercial building is so much commercial buildings in general in Mazan. So the theme for this building on Dubai Islands is very different. It's not only more musical, it's more Mediterranean, Italian, Spanish. Islam means island in Spanish. And we even have a quote with it, which is dolce far niente. Anyone has been familiar with this dolce far niente concept? What is it?
Heard. It means life.
It's really
It's a philosophy of living life to the
exactly. What it actually means is the sweetness of doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what, because really you have it all in the building. It has 32 amenities for only 76 units. So you're sharing the amenities with a few number of units. And I know you always ask about parking. For the 76 units, I have 102 parking spaces as well. Now, do I go through Dubai Island as well? Sure. So again, we're following the government investments. So first of all, Dubai Island is namely part of the master plan of 2040 to become the best, like Dubai to become the best place to live in, and Dubai Island to become a very touristic hub. The scarcity of waterfront areas in Dubai gives us proof, or like the pattern that we have, that waterfront properties have a lot of capital appreciation. That's why we chose Dubai Island as well, because it's the last waterfront area in Dubai. Also, you have, if we're going to compare it to the other waterfront areas like Palm Jumeirah, okay, I have 30 to 40 hotels there, and it did so much capital appreciation. I'm talking a bit about an area that's going to be renovated, and I'm gonna have 86 hotels and resorts there. So again, very touristic hub. Not only that, I know for a fact the area around is going to be renovated to become historical as part of the 2040 vision. And one main point is currently I have only one entry and exit point to Dubai Islands. And even now, the people are going to the beach. I only have a beach there, 2 hotels working, a coffee Starbucks, and an ice cream shop. And if you go during the holidays, you don't have you cannot book a hotel. I tried during the holidays to book myself one of the hotels to see the light. I could not book a hotel. There was no place. And with just 2 hotels and a few places there. So imagine, once I have 3 entry and exit points, because now I have 1, the government has already invested more than 700 million to have 2 more entry and exit points to the island. So there's a lot of renovation that's going to be there, and when I know the government is investing in this area, then I know it's going to have capital appreciation, and I just follow the government. One more thing, it's going to have Dubai Islands in general, not Island A specifically, but it's going to have 2 golf courses, championship golf courses. And I'm not just talking any golf course that elevates the conception of the area. Championship golf courses means that people all around the world are coming to watch these golf courses. The elite are coming to this area, this very touristic hub. I know for a fact that when so much money is being invested in this area, and for it to be namely part of the 2040 vision, then it has to have capital appreciation.
Okay, these 3 entry exits are operational now or is under
No,
construction?
one is operational, and then the other 2 are going to be more from Mina Rashid side. So the other 2, they're not operational, but they are already public. I find that in Dubai in general, when I see a government investing in any area what it is, it's worth doing a market study and going to this area. So the potential we see a lot is also in this area. We're on the second row, exactly. So the first row by Nakhil is for hotels and resorts. We're on the second row, which means if you cross the street, 2-minute walk, you're at the beach. Some of our units have a partial beach view and a partial sea view. And I say partial because even in my brochures, I'm not gonna show you full water. We never oversell. It is partial. And then on the back, or on the front side, actually, I also have the Mega Mall by Nakhil. So again, we try to be very convenient with the plot that we choose between here. We're sandwiched also between the mall and the beach over there. By the way, this is one of the marinas as well. You're just 3 minutes away from one of the marinas. This is Isla, the theme I told you about. Even the facade we try to choose, it's about the type of material we can use. When you are waterfront, you need to use material that are durable long term in terms of the humid air over there. So since we want to maintain a long reputation, we want the service charge, the material to be very durable long term. The service charge for the investor to also make sense. So same practice. First row, I have the terraces with a private pool. Then I have 10 residential floors. The last 2 floors are only amenities, which means it's G plus 2 podium plus 12. This is it, like most of the buildings on the second row. Now, again, very boutique because I only have 76 units in total. I have 3-bedroom units, just 22 of them. 2-bedroom units in the middle, I have 19 of them. And in the back side, with the partial beach view and the sea view, I have 1-bedroom units, 35 in total. And same, 6 types of each as well. So what you're getting is very exclusive. So for this, I just wanted to tell you that the Dolce Far Niente concept is there, which means in the building you have the quality, you have 32 amenities, you have something exclusive. On the island, you have it all. It's a master community by Nakhil, and then you're also within close access out of the island. Now, this is the back side of the building. These are the 1-bedroom units. This is the mall, so facing the 3-bedroom. And then I also have on the first floor some amenities. This is the entrance, so G plus 2 podium. And I also have, by the way, EV charging slots for the car. This also shows the facade, and even with the AC piping, you have to choose something that's very durable long term with the humid air. Now, maintaining this artistic theme that we want to have in our buildings, you have the Verde, Azzurro, Fuego, Sole. These are the names of the amenities that we have. They're very Mediterranean as well. So Verde for green. We put the family amenities and the wellness amenities on the first floor. We've done this before in Elegance, and we noticed that it really makes more sense to put the children amenity and family amenities on one floor, the adult amenities on the other floor, and we got good feedback. On this building, I also have 4 pools, the kids splash pool, the sanctuary family pool, and then I have 2 infinity pools on the 11th floor, since the 11th floor, anyways, it's just amenities, and the 12th floor as well. So whether you like the sun, whether you like the shade, there are so small details that we're paying attention a lot in our buildings. And I have 3 gyms, indoor gym, outdoor gym, aqua gym. This is the entrance. Everything here is purposeful, from the chandelier to the even lemon tree, which is for more prosperity in the Italian culture. All of these details also put together, they make a lot of sense. In the lobby, I have 2 lounges, Mercato Lounge and a private lobby lounge. The furniture here is also from an Italian brand, which is Dolce & Gabbana Casa, whether here and here. And this is a statement piece that we had made by Dolce & Gabbana, even here, the library area. And we also have the chandelier and the other furniture, like smaller pieces. They are from Rocher Boba and La Suite. So they are European brands as well. So this is the layout of the ground floor. I have the parking. I go from here, I go to the lobby. I have a 24-hour, 24/7 concierge. I have the first lounge, then the second lounge with the reading corner, and then I go to the lift. Now, for the first layer of amenities, I'm going to take you through the amenities because it's one of the USPs in this building. So I'm going to just show you some of the renders. I have the pool that I told you about, the family one, or the sanctuary pool. It has a lot of greenery around with a juice bar. And this is the kids splash pad with a waiting area. There's also an indoor waiting area with billiards and a screen. So in case the parents don't want to wait outside, they want to wait inside. It makes sense. I also have a playing area outside. And for the wellness section, I have a cold plunge and a steam room. There's going to be an application called ISRA where these amenities can be booked ahead of time, specifically the amenities that need booking or need privacy, like the cold plunge and the steam room. You can book a steam room, you can book ahead of time. And also, I am sure you've not seen this much before. This is a salt sauna. We've seen sauna before. We have sauna before, but the walls here are made up of Himalayan salt. So you have Himalayan salt on the wall, and then you have the sand on the floor. So it's very good for the wellness. This is the layout for the first floor. I have 3, 2, and 1 bedroom units with a big terrace and a private pool. And then I have the verde section of amenities. Now for the 11th floor and the 12th floor, I'm gonna go through the amenities as well quickly. I have the first infinity pool with a juice bar, and I have an indoor gym. This is the outdoor gym. This is the terrace with a small feed pool, or like we're adding the water component here because it adds a breeze there. This was the first section here, and then I have another section as well, which is the Azzurro or the fire area, which is more social. The other pool and jacuzzi, the other infinity pool and jacuzzi with a barbecue area and an eating area. So people who are sitting there, they can also maybe have a meeting there or be in private here. So it really makes sense for the type of people that are going to be in Dubai Islands. We also have, we're Moroccan. We have a Moroccan terrace or a sunken seat terrace with a bonfire. Everything here is going to be imported from Morocco. And I also have an aqua gym. Currently, I don't have a render for it, but it's rich in amenities.
Very nice renders, beautiful pictures.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hope it will be really like this in reality.
When is the end of?
We got this. This is Q1 2028. We get this feedback. I'm gonna show you the brochure for elegance, and then whenever you have time, let's do a visit for elegance. You will see how much we're identical to our renders. We get this feedback, by the way, and if you guys have time, I still have a few units I can show. It's sold out, but I still have a few units I can show you in elegance. You get to see the quality, you get to see the amenities, you get to see what we already delivered, because people really who like come and see, they will see, okay, this is why you stand out in JVC, or why the rent is that much in elegance. So I have 1 bedrooms rented for 90 and 95 in elegance, 1 bedroom. But now because of the situation, a lot of people are taking advantage, but no one's accepting something less than 80, which is right for the number of amenities and the quality there in elegance.
Elegant in JVC?
JVC as well, yes. And like I said, much of what feedback we got in elegance, we applied in this. We have also the other barbecue area and the eating area and a lounge here. A lot of lemon tree and greenery around, because also on this floor I have a reading corner. And this, I think men here will like it. We had something a bit smaller in elegance, which is the sports lounge. We got so much good feedback about it. We have a bigger one here, it's sports lounge with a juice, or like you can get your juice. And there is a billiards, you have a baby foot. So, by the way, we put here the Moroccan tea because we already know Moroccans are gonna win the World Cup. So yeah, this I know that the men in the building will be using it a lot. And we also have a gaming lounge. Mostly teenagers will love this, because we know how much they're addicted to video games these days. So these details we got you covered with the amenities and with what's used in the building. Specifically, if you're coming to Dubai a few days to stay and you have all of this in the building, then you have the dolce far niente concept. And as I said, I have a reading corner as well with a lot of elementary around. So this is the layout for the last floor, or the sole area. You can always go back to this to know what type of material I'm using for my building. And as I said, what you see is what you get. Always, Mr. Abdurrahman would never compromise on quality. Reputation above everything for Mr. Abdurrahman. I have this render for the same practice I told you about, which is the first floor has a private terrace and a private pool. So this is for the 3 bedroom. To tell you about prices, the starting price for 1 bedroom is 2.2 million. Now, the biggest 3-bedroom that I have is this one. It's 5.6 with the private pool and private terrace. But I'm gonna go through the prices with you one by one. I'll just show you some renders of the interiors. There's the kitchen, of course, fully equipped. I have here the blue marble, also going with the theme of the beach and waterfront. The
Open kitchens, yeah, even it's a 3-bedroom. Open kitchens?
Yes, they are open kitchens. Yeah. However, sometimes, few cases, depending on the approval, what I've done is if the layout needs some changes, they wanted to do something. If it was approved by the engineer, we can do this for the client based on the client needs. Like I have a client who asked for a closed kitchen. When it was doable, it was done. But with the kitchen, we cannot play around because we need the safety rules first. So I asked the engineer always about the layout. So this is also the bathroom, as I said. Now, floor plans. This is a whole chapter because I don't have one like typical layout. This is the 2.21, which is the smallest bedroom that I have. One bedroom that I have. It's 810 square feet in total with a balcony. Some of them have a community view. Some of them have a community view with a partial beach view because it's towards the beach. That's another type. It's a flipped balcony, 2.2 million. I also have one bedroom with a study, and this is for 2.7 million. If it's 995 square feet, I have a bit of smaller one bedroom with study, 974. This is for 2.6 million. These are the corner ones, so they will have a partial sea view, and some have a partial beach view as well. If it's this corner, this one, the 2.7. And I have on the first floor the one with the big terrace and private pool. This is the one. This one is 1 minute. I want to say the exact number. The 80, yeah, this is for 3.36.
80.
2-bedroom?
1 bedroom. All of this is 1 bedroom. Now we go to the 2 bedroom. 2 bedroom is starting 3.3, and the area is starting from the area is starting from 1,200. Here. This is the one. This is the 2 bedroom typical one, and then I have also with terrace, 2 types with terrace depending on the side of the terrace. I have A1 also 3.3. I have this layout as well. So different layouts for 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and 1 bedroom. 3 bedroom, same thing. One with big terrace, the one that's 5.6 million. I have with the balcony. 2 bedroom are starting 4.1 million.
3-bedroom?
3 bedrooms starting for 4.1 million, and the size is starting 1,500 square feet. So it's spacious. From here is the entrance, right? These are the 3 bedroom units. I'll turn on the 3 bedroom. These are the 3 bedroom units. First floor has terraces. From here, if you cross the street, you're by the major mall by Nakhil. And then here you have the podium, as I said, with the inside. Let me turn it on. With the lobbies inside. And I have 2 podium and the G floor for the parking. So that's 102 parking spaces. And on the first floor, I have the 3, 2, and 1 bedroom units that come with a private pool and a terrace. And then I have the verde section of the family and the wellness amenities, which is the first pool, the sanctuary pool with a lot of greenery around, the juice bar, the waiting area. In the inside, there's another waiting area, the kids splash pad, and the kids playing area. So this is the amenities on the first floor. The last 2 floors are also just amenities, from the sports lounge to the pool on this side to the pool on the other side as well. So again, covering shades, covering sun. I have the Moroccan lounge as well, and all the other amenities. It's 32 amenities in total and 76 units. So let me show you the 3 bedroom first. I have, these are the 3 bedrooms, and I have 2 more on this side. Then the 2 bedrooms are these 2. So the ones on this side, they get a partial beach view because you're only a walking distance, 2 minutes from the beach. They get a beach view partially. And then the ones on this side, they have a community view. And of course, some with a terrace and pool.
Is it pets friendly?
It is, of course, because you're on the island. Sorry, this is 3 bedroom. Now we go to 1 bedroom. The 1 bedroom, I have these units as well. Some with a partial beach view, as I said. Some which are here with a partial sea view because you're on the second row behind the hotels and the resorts. And some with a partial sea view and a community view as well. These are the 1 bedroom units. 35 1 bedrooms in total.